Welcome to the grand finale of the next brand ambassador. Tonight, the 3 winners will be announced. Your judges for the season, Nandi Madida, Odette van der Haar, and Sylvester Charlton.
Welcome to our audience and, of course, contestants, to the grand finale of the next brand ambassador. Another round of applause for that, right?
Yeah! Top 5, hey? Congratulations, guys. We are so proud of you. You have definitely stolen South Africa's hearts, and today we found out who takes the cake.
What a journey this has been. What a competition this has been. And what an extraordinary opportunity this is going to be for 3 very special people whose careers get to be catapulted into the future today. The final challenge was a big one. You got to assist in the Live Better talks. Let's take a look.
It's sad that it's all coming to an end, but it feels good. I deserve to be at the top 5. I've been working hard ever since I've been here, and my growth has shown throughout all the challenges.
Looking back at where I started, coming back as a wild card, I've grown immensely. Week after week, I've been pushed to the ultimate limits, and it's been worth it.
Looking at myself from the first episode to where I am now, it's worlds apart, and it's been an amazing platform, an amazing growth journey.
I deserve to be the next brand ambassador because I've always followed my moral compass and I've always pushed for the underdog. I believe in a door-opening culture, and that's what I will create.
This competition isn't only about marketing skill. It's also about being an ambassador. And I feel like I uplift people. I try and bring out the best in every single person I work with. It's our final challenge. This is so important. But at the same time, this has been an incredible journey, and I'm going to enjoy this event and do my best.
Live Better Talks is an awesome platform where pioneers or first movers in the industry come forward and help others that really want to make it.
It's finally time for the event to start, and now things are getting serious. People are arriving and we need to get our game faces on.
Doors have opened and people are arriving in numbers. Some celebrities, friendly faces, young impressionable minds. This is going to be amazing.
Tonight I need to manage my speaker, socialize with the influencers, as well as prove and show that I'm brand ambassador quality.
My guest speaker arrives looking fresh as ever, and now she's a little bit early because we're still organizing, and yeah, man, this should be easy. My personality allows for me to sit down with her and have a candid conversation. We can do it. Yeah, I got it.
Waiting for Jay something, I'm very, very nervous. I'm trying not to show it. I mean, this guy is massive. I really hope he's a nice person. Hi. Sharadel, nice to meet you.
Jay.
Nice to meet you. Jay something is super relaxed, which means I'm super relaxed. I think things are going good. If you need anything, any information, I'm here.
Cool.
So,
I'm easy.
okay, cool. Thank you so much. Enjoy your night. Thank you.
Talking to my speaker, I realized he's just another guy. I can relate to him, so it makes it very easy to communicate with him. I'm happy.
AKA's reputation definitely precedes him, but I know my girl Porschia will handle that perfectly.
I am extremely nervous, like I'm not even going to lie. I'm just hoping that it goes well and that I am able to meet his needs and take care of him properly. Hi, sir.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Are
Yourself?
You good? Welcome.
Thank you for
So how's
being
the job
here.
going?
It's going good so far. My responsibility is to take care of you.
I've been well taken care of.
So let's get this party started.
All right, let's get the show on the road. All right.
I'm quite nervous for Porschia. Apparently, AKA can be quite difficult. But as he arrives, he's so nice and down to earth. He's a really cool guy.
Let's walk you through and see.
Are you going to take me through the snacks? This is nice. But I'm not really a big eater before I work.
Okay,
I'll
awesome.
probably have a banana or something.
Okay, so there's.
Or watermelon.
Can I get you the banana?
I'm fine, just relax.
Okay, can I get you water then?
Don't worry, I'm taking care of. I got my people with me.
It's my responsibility to take care of you.
You just do your thing
Okay.
and shine and make sure, and I'll be cool.
I'm shook. AKA is hugging me, he's being friendly, he's even asking me if I need water. This night is really starting off well.
This competition has definitely taught us how to work with influential people. I mean, every single contestant managed to keep it very professional.
My approach to using my influencer is really about them just taking in the event. I'm not really pushing them towards a certain direction, but really getting them to have a holistic experience, because that's what's going to come naturally to them and to their followers who are going to be seeing the content.
The mingling is over. The talks are about to start and people's lives are about to be changed.
All great minds are in the same platform. It's time for the Live Better Talks, man. Let's do it.
My dad valued excellence. He said you pursue excellence, you can achieve it, you don't have to be born with it, you work for it. That's what we knew. You work for it.
The best business people are very, very execution focused. They get comfortable with the idea of fear. It was something that I really had to tackle myself, have that difficult conversation, make that difficult decision. Because the more you procrastinate, the more chance that someone else is going to build your idea.
The speakers are going through their trials, tribulations, telling their success stories. And this truly inspires me to believe that I can be anything I want to.
If you're an artist, your upbringing is a part and parcel of your music. Every time you write a lyric, every time you compose a melody, it comes from inside you.
You must also understand what it's like to have been rapping during apartheid. Because if your message was resistance during that era, then that means there was no radio play for you, there was no broadcasting for you, there was no publication that was going to write about you.
I'm gaining so much knowledge from these talks. Not only tips and tricks on how to be successful, but if you're feeling down, if you're failing, how to pick yourself up, how everyone starts from nowhere, but you can become something if you work hard and you try.
The event really exceeded my expectations. I particularly enjoyed Aisha's talk, just because she gave concrete tools and tips for someone looking to start a business.
I'm learning a lot, getting out of my comfort zone, and that's normally where you learn, on a journey, not just the destination.
Tonight was pretty enlightening, and I loved the diversity of the speakers, all giving different perspectives and to different industries, so I really enjoyed myself.
With the talks done, the guests are invited to kick back and network. But the contestants still have the social media interviews to complete.
I've never hosted an interview before. This is going to be a first. So I am a little bit nervous, but I'm also excited to hear what Aisha has to say. What do you think the business of 2025 is going to look like?
I think AI is going to be big in the sense of, again, not just the buzzword, but the ability to use data to predict what people want, the way they'll think. Automation is going to be a big theme. I think all of that is going to open up time for people to think creatively a lot more, so to do things that are less manual, less kind of repetitive tasks, and more creative thinking, to be able to spend time doing things that you want to do.
I'm asking the right questions, and I'm getting some great answers out of her that I think can really benefit the people who hear this.
So I've done my research, and my approach is, because she loves the African jewelry attire so much, I need to somehow complement or complete her look. So I have a little gift that I'm gonna give it to her just to break the ice, make her smile, then we go into the interviews.
That's nice.
So what do you know? She loves the gift, and it matches her dress. That is a double whammy.
Beautiful, thank you.
Now that that is out the way, let's get to our first question.
The next thing I have to do is get youngster ready for our interview. I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm a bit nervous because this man is a powerhouse.
Being Cape Townian is such a proud thing that I realized there's so much that I can do just with those 3 letters. You know, those letters were everywhere already. I literally just noticed it and utilized it and made use of it and made a success of it. Now when you say CPT, you don't even think of an airport, you think of me.
On that note, thank you so much for this interview, brother.
Salutas. It's all good, man. Hey, Pedro, you're a good man, man. I haven't watched the show yet, but I hope that you do some damage, man.
No, thanks so much.
I'm very excited for this interview between Jay Something and I. We're on a super chilled vibe, and I can't wait to hear his answers to my questions. Is there something that you enjoy doing that you're not necessarily good at?
The weird thing about that question is food. Food for me, it's grown to become this like weird thing in my life that I dig, but I don't dig what it's become in its magnitude because I don't feel like I am what people think I am. I'm not a chef.
The interview is done. I really don't know how Jay something feels about me taking care of him on the night and our interaction. I'm so nervous.
Oh, Sharadel, she was great. I didn't actually realize that they were part of a competition. I thought she was just a professional person doing her job, you know? So big ups to her, and I thought she was amazing. And in my opinion, she should win, because she helped me.
It seems like the interview is going quite well. AKA is really responding and interacting and engaging as much as he can. It's going well, which is surprising. What does live better mean to you?
Live better means being in the pursuit of balance.
Okay.
The most important thing is balance in my life. Living better also means staying true to yourself. Do what's best for yourself and your family.
In my head, I feel like the interview and the whole night has gone according to plan. But at the same time, I'm quite curious and a little bit scared of what AKA is thinking of my professional behavior throughout the night.
Porschia was amazing. She was very, very professional, and she was very committed to her job. And I hope she wins because she's awesome. And if she doesn't end up getting the job, she'll go on to do great things anyway, because that's the type of person, that's the vibe I got from her. She's a go-getter, so good luck to her, and I wish her all the best.
Taking in the last moments, all 5 of us, I'm gonna miss this. Going back to my normal life, it's gonna be quite something.
Last challenge ever.
You did so well.
Thank you very much.
Proud of
very
you.
proud.
What a journey, guys.
Yeah. I'm outie.
I'm up.
It's so awesome to see you guys in real life being real brand ambassadors. You've grown. You've come a long way.
And like a Swiss Army knife, you kind of need to use all the skills that you've learned in the last couple of weeks in that one major challenge. And I was proud to see you guys really activate that within your own personalities and your own authenticity. So you don't have to be anyone else. You just have to do you, you know, and use the skills that you have to deliver on the job that is required. Well done.
Absolutely. I'm sure you can all agree it's been a roller coaster of emotions, right? But that's what the next brand ambassador is all about. And that's why the 3 people that we will be picking will be the best of the very best. Guys, give yourselves a round of applause.
What do most banks know about simplicity? About what it means to live better?
Do you really need all those accounts that cost you more just because you earn more? And the hoops you have to jump through for the free rewards that you hardly ever use. Aren't you just tired of it? What if I told you there's a simpler way? A bank that takes all the complexity of banking and turns it on its head. Capitec is doing just that, using technology to cut the cost of banking and put the value back in your pocket with Live Better benefits that you can get immediately, making you feel valued when you need it most. Here's a bank that invests in innovative solutions to simplify your life so that you can live better. Simplify banking. Live better.
Welcome back to the grand finale of the next brand ambassador.
So this was a jam-packed first season of the Next Brand Ambassador, and there's been incredible feedback from all over the country about all of you. So now let's just go back in history and have a look at some of the cool moments for each of you.
Mpho,
Yes.
you were the first to be eliminated.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but I must say the social media platforms were going crazy about that and we were absolutely outraged. How do you feel about that?
I was so grateful that I had an audience that watched me, that loved me, that supported me. I love the fact that from the show, when I got eliminated, I didn't look at the negative side of it. I looked at how far I've come, the fact that there were so many people that wanted to be here, wanted to do this, but I got the opportunity to do it. I'm so grateful. I got to learn, I got to spend time with these creatives, and I learned from all of them. I got to spend time with you judges, and I learned so much from all of you. So I saw it as a positive thing, that there's certain things that I need to work on, and then I'll come back in the industry greater than ever.
Oh, I love that. And also what I love is the fact that you're a graduate now.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Another very popular person on social media is Afiba. So Afiba, I walk around malls now and I see your big posters all over.
Yeah.
You're a model now. Tell us how the show has impacted on that.
You see, the show actually came, I think, at the very peak time of my time. And it's true when they say there's time for everything. So when I left the show at a very early stage, I was a bit disappointed, but I had a lot of things in my plate and which I failed to balance. And I'm actually very happy that I got excused in the show so that opportunity can be presented to someone else.
So with your current campaigns now, are you taking some of the lessons from the challenges from the show?
Yes, definitely. I mean, the show was like a 2-year course compressed in 6 weeks. So there's absolutely no way that you can get out of the show without learning something. And I think that was my approach to the show. It was to learn more than anything else.
And so the third person who was eliminated was Nash. She's unfortunately not with us this evening. She's in Bali, believe it or not, talking about living better, right? And we'll never forget her for her outstanding contribution to the competition.
The search is on for the next brand ambassador. After an outstanding number of entries,
I am the only one who notices Nash saying outstanding in the place of the word astounding.
It's not outstanding, it's astounding. Astounding number of
after an outstanding.
Astounding.
Yeah, that's what it's written even. Can anybody tell me what outstanding is?
You do keep saying outstanding instead of astounding.
After an outstanding number of entries. I'm Xhosa. Certain words I can't say. It's not the mother of my tongue.
The mother of my tongue.
So the fourth person to be eliminated was you, Nkai. And Nkai, I mean, you were important for the show, and on your elimination night, the whole entire South Africa were up in arms on social media. How has you being a proud transgender woman been like for you on the show?
It's been amazing. You know, just able to be with diverse people. These contestants, not just only them, but also you judges, you know, and the people that were actually watching the show. It's people that we're able to understand, because coming in through this competition, our community, our kind, that basically there are no, you know, opportunities that are actually given to us to be on such a platform, to be appreciated for who you are. Because remember that what KP Take was all about is to live better, be yourself, and do you. So for me, I think that was actually the beauty of the show, just to be with these amazing people and to say that, you know what, girl, we support you and we love you.
So you certainly are known for speaking your mind, and I must say, a lot of spice you brought to the show. Let's take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts. The flight is about to take off. La la la. Booyah! Red is my favorite color, but certainly not Kitty. Don't kind of like, you know, appreciate me for being in existence.
I definitely was not doing all of this.
What? All of this or what? So what I'm doing right now? No, that's me being, no. Verbal communication is key. Miss Know-It-All here thinks that she's got it. She wants to be a born boss. She's literally out for my flash and flash. You're actually disincluding me in the whole entire process. You guys are chatting amongst yourself, and that's it. Drama, drama, drama. Calm your farm. Bye-bye, Felicia. Bye-bye. It's like I've stepped on a hot plate of a stove. Why are they putting us on the spot? Somebody help me. Girls, boys,
bye.
Bye.
Bye. I know you wanted to say bye.
Bye, Kitty. Yes, I did.
Right?
I missed it. I missed it because I wasn't ready for my exit. But it's fine, girl. I'm good.
And now are you guys fine?
Yeah, we are.
Are you friends now? Are you okay?
You know what? We're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
Girl.
I just, you know, Nkani's lucky it was me, you know. If it was somebody else being called girl, that name.
Yes, girl.
Being called she-devil. That's a bit close to dangerous bullying. Luckily, you know, I took it on with a little bit of candor and
professionalism as well.
It's a competition.
I'd like to know just very quickly, where did the drama stem from? Because as judges, we don't understand all of this drama.
Pretoria was made the project leader. I'm like, girl, what? Are you making me project leader? Well, you're also project leader at the same time. I'm like, okay. Now who's in control of this boat? Is it me or is it you?
Nah, I beg to differ. I think it was Nandi's special words.
And what were those words?
Kitty, everyone here, she's the one to beat.
And that's a valid point. Look, I must say, I was quite shocked. Of course, I was in Paris. But once I came back to see that you had been eliminated. So, of course, at some stage, you were the one to beat. You had done so well. But something changed. What had changed?
I don't actually know when the entire group lost the glue, because everyone was so cool with one another, and then I think the tensions of the competition rising. However, I'll take my loss. That food and drink situation was not great. Was not great. So I will take it on. I think, I could have done it a little bit better. Cool. And my first mistake, unfortunately, became the one that I leave on. And I was like, I want Znika's chances, guys.
And so, Tennille, you were also eliminated with Kitty. And wow. Did you make an impact with some of your fellow contestants, ruffling some feathers right from day one?
This is about Catholic, so we need to market them, market us, not have all the people that does designing and stuff in one group. So we need to okay, so these are the designers, right? And also how the audience receives us on TV. As well as branding for the next year.
This girl, her data doesn't finish. Her data is like, it doesn't deplete. It's like,
I actually have coined that phrase for people who don't stop talking.
Yeah, it was more like, whenever I speak, everyone wants to speak. But when they speak, I also sometimes keep quiet, but sometimes I also want to be heard. So that's when the misconceptions also came in.
What would you say is the one thing that you learned throughout this competition?
I definitely learned to have more confidence in myself and to not undermine myself. Also to tone it down a bit, because I know that not everyone can work with my loud personality, but I can't change who I am.
You should never change who you are. And I think you brought quite a bit to this team.
So the last one eliminated before the top 5 was you, Zanika.
Yes.
And after so many times you've been at the bottom and rising.
Finally.
Absolutely, absolutely. How was it like?
It was bittersweet because, like you said, I was in the bottom for the first 3 weeks in a row. And then after that, I was always reminded that I just made it by like a millimeter. So I was always in fighting mode all the time. For me, this show was basically Survivor, you know? But for me to actually make it to top 6 amongst the people that were here, from how I started, no one could have fathomed that I would get that far. So I was super stoked to be top 6.
Oh, that's well said. That deserves a round of applause. Yeah.
Don't double up on stress, triple up on value, and save with Cell C Ultra Bonus.
Cell C, connect your way.
Welcome back to the grand finale of the next brand ambassador.
Staying true to our incredible continent, Africa, we have our powerful top 5. This is it. You've made it all the way to the end of the competition.
Sharadel, you've been a favorite for the longest time. I think that's a testament to your work ethic. I remember us having a conversation and you telling me that you did your basic training in the military twice. That takes determination. And I think it is that work ethic, that discipline, and that sheer determination that's brought you to the top 5. How do you feel about your journey in this competition?
What I've learned in this competition, it's mind-blowing. It's honestly mind-blowing. I don't even think I learned that much in whatever I studied or my degrees or my workplace. So it's really opened me up and helped me to evolve as a person in every single way possible. So for me, this platform was hard work meeting opportunity.
Mpho, your journey has been phenomenal, and it was amazing for us to see how you started and how you really did have a bit of a switch. How did you manage to switch that over?
The bigger picture, it isn't always about. And that's one thing I learned from you guys. I took that in and not really make it about me, but to get back to the team. It was really challenging. I mean, it's, emotions, they go up and down. What can I say, man?
And would you say that now you're a nicer Mpho than you were before?
I think they know that I've been nice to each and everyone, but I always try to be better at whatever I do. I can only try because there's so much room for me to grow and to even learn. So whatever critic or comment I got from the guys or the judges, I took it within to better myself.
Clearly, I'm very proud of you, Mpho, but I'm not quite sure about your acting. Let's have a look.
It's been such a long day, and I'm absolutely starving.
Well, babe, dig in. I made sure to order only the best meal for us.
You know, I've never been here before. Are you sure that this food is good?
Of course. The food here is nutritious and of good quality. You're gonna love it. Trust me.
You know what? I trust you.
I trust you.
Porschia, lead actress. I stepped up to the plate to deliver the brief, so in that moment, yes, I was an actress and I dived in deep.
Clearly. And I'm so proud of you, I think because, you know, you were known as the quiet one who finally found her voice. How was your journey?
For me, it was challenging, but I saw myself growing so much, not only personally but professionally as well. And you know, it was difficult hearing it every week. You're too quiet. You need to be out there more. But I think what that did is it fueled the fire even more to fight back. And I think I kept pushing, even though I felt like I could not physically give more. I could always give more. And it's been such an incredible journey of learning and of growth. And I'm so incredibly grateful for this platform.
And then there was the wild card.
Hello.
Hello, Cebo. This is Nandi Madida, one of the judges from the next brand ambassador. Listen, I'm not here alone. I'm here with my fellow judges, and we've got some news for you. We want you back. You've made the top 12 for the next brand ambassador.
No way, no. What?
Are you excited? Congratulations! Congratulations, Cebo. Congratulations. Can you come to Cape Town?
Definitely, no, I'm keen. No, I'm super keen.
You certainly did give the other contestants a good run for their money and gave some of us a good laugh. What's it that Twitter says? Short circuit table.
I can explain that.
Look at that, look at that, no short circuit. And that's the point, isn't it? That you've come from being so nervous that you stuttered into being able to put a comment forward, confident, deliver a presentation, and bring your own to the table. So how did it feel when we called you back to the competition after you were essentially eliminated? And how did that change your approach to the competition?
For me, being called back, that phone call still plays in my head today, like sitting here on the couch, because it was a surreal moment for me. It really did show me that all dreams are valid, you know. And getting back here, I knew I had to prove myself to show why I was brought back, you know, that it's not a mistake and that I do have something to offer. And the growth that I've seen in myself, like you said, the whole nervous stuttering here and there, not being able to present, and now being able to actually just speak and be myself has been like, it's been touching for me because it's just a stepping stone to where I want to be.
Then Chace, the production Chace. Chace, you're known to be an inspiring person. I mean, the contestants talk very, very proudly about that. Isn't that a bit of pressure for you?
You know, when I think about what I do and what all of us do, I just want to not only bring out the best in myself, but in other people, but also learn from them. And I think one of the things that I've learned throughout this competition is how important it is to uplift people, to bring out the best in every single person, because then they also bring out the best in you. And that's one thing that I will really take away from this, is that my fellow contestants have helped me become the best version of myself.
And Chace, you've done it. You really have done it. And as your judges, we're really proud to see you sitting as a top 5. Well done.
Thank you.
After the break, the judges are joined by the head of brand and marketing at Capitec, Spusiso Khumalo, when the grand finale of the next brand ambassador continues.
Simplify banking. Live better with Capitec.
Welcome back to the grand finale of the next brand ambassador.
Phew, guys, it was so good looking back, right?
Yeah.
But now it's that time of the show where we have to get serious, and that's why we have Spusiso Khumalo here, who's head of brand for Capitec, joining us. So, Cebo, what has the journey been like for Capitec?
I think it's been a fantastic journey. I think to watch every contestant grow, I think for us, just seeing the brand participate in the show has been something that's been quite inspiring, rewarding, and we can see the potential, and we believe in what we have done with this show. We have shown South Africa that we can think differently about finding talent, and I love the comment that we've taken 2 years and condensed it into a 13-week kind of like course. So I'm quite happy that they walk away having learned something new that would grow them, whether they're in Capitec or elsewhere, that they're going to be better than they could have ever been had they not been on the show.
Contestants, this is your final task. Each of the top 5 contestants have 30 seconds to do an elevator pitch and to convince us why you should be the next brand ambassador. We'll start with you, Cebo.
The best way I can describe myself at this point in time is an evolving creative. Someone who's constantly growing and constantly learning, and someone who wants to push the boundaries both mentally and out there. I'm just a simple guy, your everyday guy that people can relate to. And I really want to amplify that, and it already aligns with Capitec because one of their main pillars is simplicity.
Thank you. Sharadel.
As a brand ambassador, especially for Capitec, you need to embody every single thing that the brand stands for. You literally need to be the brand incarnate. And I think that's what I bring to the table. Along with my dedication, I'm extremely hardworking. Tenacity, tenacity, tenacity. I will wake up 100 times over. And that's what I will bring to Capitec, as well as to the people I'm trying to inspire to be better every single day.
Thank you. Chace.
In this competition, I think I've grown incredibly. I've shown not only extreme acumen in creative, but also strategic. But also what I've done is I've shown that I can be an ambassador, empower people, empower and bring the best out of them. And that's what I'll do with Capitec, is bring people I believe will do the best and empower them.
Thank you. Porschia?
What I brought to the show and what I will continue doing as a brand ambassador is just to be authentic and be true to myself. I think throughout the competition there's been a lot of moments where I thought that, I can't do it, but yet here I'm sitting. And I believe that that is something that's relatable to other people. And I believe that I truly will embody what Capitec stands for and reach more people through that.
Last but not least, Mpho.
Capitec is a big brand. Capitec has done very well in terms of reputation. Capitec has done really well in terms of awareness. Capitec has done really well to meet the people. And I believe that I have the same values because I just want to be helpful to people. I want to be a blessing myself so I can bless other people to move forward. So I believe that I'm definitely the brand ambassador, and I'm an all-rounder with room to learn because I'm willing to go there and just make myself and Capitec to bring the best magic as we can.
Okay, well, I'm going to pick on Mpho first.
Hey, Mpho. I knew there was something.
First episode, I was like, I'm not sure if he's arrogant or introverted.
Remember that.
But we'll see, right?
Remember that, yeah.
Mpho, when you spoke, I listened. I thought, oh, okay, sounds like an ambassador of a brand. And I think being able to embody that is something that I'm inspired by, that already you were in the job. So we're not waiting to win, but that you actually start acting that up. And I was really impressed by that. Well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Cebo, of all the contestants, I'm in awe of how you've grown.
Thank you.
Just because I know that behind the scenes, a lot of work had to be done. A lot of things that South Africa didn't get to see. And you were consistent throughout this competition. Not necessarily the most confident person, stuttering at times when you were placed before the judges, but picking up the pieces and pushing on. And that is an admirable quality, because in the workplace, that is exactly what you have to do every day.
I'd also like to add, in fact, it was Cebo who made me realize that maybe Mpho is not such a bad guy. Because I saw many times Mpho helping you to be that confident person. So thank you for that, because we got to see another side of Mpho.
Almost like became like a mentor.
Absolutely.
And the important thing is that both for yourself, Mpho, and for Cebo, is that, and for the rest of the contestants, is that the working environment today has changed so much that if you cannot work with people, you cannot succeed. Which is why the show was structured the way it was structured, to force you to learn the skills of collaborating and working together.
Sharadel, you know, when I first met you, I thought you were quite, or you were going to be quite militant. I think it was a perception that your background is from the military. And then I found somebody who was actually leading from the trenches. And that, my dear, is the best quality any leader could possibly have, which is to get into the trenches and serve whilst you lead. I see a leader in you, and I commend you for always being able to go the extra mile, not just able, but willing, and for what you brought to this competition. Thank you.
Just to pick up on what you've just said, I think to me it's quite remarkable when you see someone just throw everything at it, because you literally had to leave your old job and you were like, this is what I want to do. And commitment is one of those skills that has become a rare quality. So for me to have that level of commitment where you just throw yourself and you're like, I'm all in.
Absolutely.
For me, that really was evident.
I couldn't agree more. The show has showcased some incredible young people, which is something that we actually set out on from the very beginning. We want to unearth. Another young, incredible person is Chace. And Chace, you know, when you speak about inspiration and that you want to inspire people that work with you, that work around you, you speak my language. We're in the same WhatsApp group there. Because, you know, business nowadays can't just be about what I give you and what, you know, what I get from you. It also has to be about how do we add value to each other's lives. Because imagine if we did that. Imagine how amazing the companies that we work for could become.
Especially in corporate culture, you know, it's key to be more nurturing now. The narrative has changed, as well as just to be kinder to others, especially your employees, and you really have those qualities.
Thank you.
And that culture point is so key, because think about it, you spend most of your time at work. So you're going to be spending quite a lot of time with the people that you work with in teams. And culture is something that we take very seriously at Capitec. So for me to have you know, someone who thinks about how they can add value to other people becomes something that is quite paramount.
Porschia, I am so proud of you for having found your voice, especially as a woman in business. If you don't speak up, you can be overlooked. You found your voice. Long may your words be heard and your impact be felt in the workplace.
Absolutely.
Well done.
Thank you.
And Porschia, I love it when you talk about authenticity, because that's so you know? Just being yourself, without any fluff.
Yeah, we built the brand on simplicity, on transparency, no fluff, you know, say it like it is. And that's what we want, and that's what we expect. So it's not something we speak, but don't live. So for me, that's another key character that we look for.
This is incredibly tough.
It is probably one of the toughest decisions that I will definitely have had to make in my career.
Cebo, are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready. I can't wait for them to start. They've got their work cut out.
After the break, it's the moment you've been waiting for.
Simplify banking. Live better with Capitec.
What an incredible first season. What an amazing journey. What amazing people. Now the time we've all been waiting for. Who is going to be the winners of the next brand ambassador?
I just want to first of all just thank our partners, in particular Salsi. So I just want to acknowledge them. In terms of the prizes, the main prize is an opportunity to work with the marketing team. You'll receive a 1-year contract, and then after that, you can be able to explore options within the business in terms of furthering your career and your stay within Capitec. The second prize is the 3 winners will each receive a cash prize of 25,000 rands paid into your Capitec bank account. Then the third prize is that the 3 winners will each receive a Get Smarter course to the value of 20,000 rands.
Seeing that we have 3 winners and there are 3 judges, each of us have a pleasure to announce each winner. Odette.
The first of the 3 winners to be the next brand ambassador is Sharadel. Sharadel, step into your future. We need a soldier in the team. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, ma'am.
The second winner to join Sharadel as the next brand ambassador is Chace.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Chace, we need that inspiration. Welcome to the team and welcome to your future.
Thank you.
Cebo, you brought simplicity. And we love that because it is key. Porschia, you taught us authenticity. It's also very important. Mpho, you also taught us that creativity is paramount. You also taught us that maybe you aren't arrogant. Maybe you aren't introverted. Maybe you're the 3rd winner of the next brand ambassador. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
What up, girl?
And to you, Cebo, to you, Porschia, I cannot tell you how talented and amazing you both were. All of you. And we know your future is so, so, so bright. I know many people watching the show are definitely going to see something in you. And I'm excited. This is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning, indeed. And to our 3 winners, Wow. Wow, you made it. I think this is the time where I say, hashtag be the brand.
Congratulations to Sharadel, Chace and Mpho, the winners of the first season of The Next Brand Ambassador. You can engage with them and all the contestants now on social media using the hashtag #BeTheBrand. Thanks for watching. Live better with Capitec and The Next Brand Ambassador.